Stumbling block in my life, them no want to we strive. One day at a time, Jah give more blessing. Even in abundance, sorry, ain't got nothing, still I call for me king. It's more blessing. Give thanks, life, loot, and represent the mindset.
Blessed love, manners, and respect. Do give thanks and praise for the life. This is the Mindset Program. Ijahstars, your host, and I'm here. It's a great honor to be here with the Honorable Warieka.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. RASTAFARI.
Yes, sir, give thanks. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on your lifetime achievement.
R.H.P.
Yes.
But we don't get it yet.
We don't get it yet.
No, the 24th.
The Mindset, thought-provoking. I'm your host, Honorable Ijahstars, and we're there with our brand new Mindset series live on the YouTube. Subscribe, Ijahstars Mindset channel, YouTube. Blessed love.
Blessed love, manners and respect. Do give thanks and praise for life. I for greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor R.H.P. the first, Empressman in the first Mindset Program. Warieka TV.
Yes, I give thanks and greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor R.H.P. You see? Yes, I welcome our viewers and subscribers, viewers. Subscribe to the channel them and grow the thing. Subscribe to Ijahstars, subscribe to Warieka, share and like. You see, cause consciousness. You see, yes, and it's only fair for growth. See? Yes, I. All hands on deck.
Selassie, yes, I. Yes, out there, on a Saturday evening. Don't know all our vibes after the sabbatical. See, reasoning, nothing but you know, current and what we see are going on in the earth here. You see me I say, and you know the item can join in the reasoning too. Big and serious, get active in the chat room. You see me I say, and you know share the live and get ones and ones involved. You know what I mean. I just started the Mindset Warieka TV. We're there and we're all our current in the Saturday evening. So spread the love. Spread the love. Yes, Warieka. So, a whole lot of things we see are going on in the earth here. We see going. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, them say suicide bombing going on in Afghanistan and them thing there. The funny thing is, say the day when that happened, when me I go work in the morning and I listen to the radio, a virgin from one of them, I think Defense Secretary or one of them virgin there. Him was saying that that was something that is imminent right now. You see me I say? And I say, boy, how on earth could you know say something like that is imminent and is something where can happen. See, and within a couple of hours, the same thing what them talk about on the radio, it take place. You see me I say?
Yeah.
In Afghanistan there. So I don't know, it look how weird it look. You know what I mean? It's questionable. Oh you never manage to stop that if you have that information there and you know that. Oh you never manage to stop it. You still make it happen. Oh, I don't know. Because most of all of them things we see happening in these places, them always have the information or them always have some intelligence either on a particular individual or a particular group. You understand? And they've been watching them and surveilling them for how long. But all of a sudden them escape out of the thing and manage to cause some form of harm to the public. Me no know. Yes, Dylan, large up yourself, you know. Manners and respect. You know, chat room, blessed love. Yeah, man, tune in and spread the word, my brother. Yeah, Warieka, I don't know how you see it, because, you know, it look away. Now I talk about something like that in the morning and then in the evening and that take place. You see me?
You see them now, I don't trust them very much neither them way there. But in truth and in fact, you see, them create that scenario, that my brother.
Yeah, man.
Them create that thing there, them create that reality there. See? Because a long time from Trump in a power, Trump announced say America go pull out. Britain knows say them all pull out. I think most of Britain they draw out already. Them could have streamlined the movements over the months, the whole heap of months them where them have with a whole heap of more you know me, militancy. You see what I say? You see the crowd where them that could have been avoided, knowing to them no. And the reason why it could have been avoided because them know the nature of the type of criminal them where them are deal with them. I call it criminal them, quote unquote, them ISIS are criminal. You don't want to say the people them, they look like the Taliban, the citizens them and everybody. Because you have the Northern Alliance down there too, you know, where it's not really up in the news right here. Now, you know, see, because remember them did kick out the Taliban first with the help of the West. Still, see? So them quiet here now, and you have the ISIS were both the Taliban and the United Force them intelligence tell them say active. See? So them create the opportunity for a group like that. Do something like that by make the whole thing so chaotic. See? But the likelihood for that happen not depend on no great intelligence, my brother. Either. So when them say them know say I expect something like that for well, me expect it to happen too. But me never know if me did know say ISIS did in the group are going with themselves, more that I watch it more keenly to actually see when it happen. But me I watch the plane them when they fly over the Taliban, them I just a fly and go on and a chaos them way them. Just come see plane a fly out, brother, and them a fire the protective missile them there. Yeah, I'm saying fire them thing that so them under a certain and a gear off a certain level paranoia too and expectation regarding the whole thing. So I never find it
But people are saying at them themselves carry out something like that, you know, is them because them want
1 minute.
Yeah. Because they must want to left the people them. You see me I say? Yeah, they want to leave the people them. Because them are talk about how much people can board and how long them have and if the time I will run out before because them have a set time for exit the people in place. You know. You see me I say, all of a sudden now them start to take orders now and them start to accept that say boy, alright, the people them say, oh, if you leave and come out and Them just say, yeah man, alright, we are leave by what do you say? What time do you say? The man him say, oh, the 31st. Alright, boss. Yeah man, by the 31st we will make sure say we clear out everything and we gone. Zit,
No.
it look like
Okay, them have a meeting, man. Remember earlier up in the year, them and the Taliban did have a meeting, you know, abroad, you know, in another foreign country. Yeah, man, where them be discussing. All of this is done plan out, man. All right, it's even right here now. Right here now, eh? What I'm gonna go do right here now is probably considered premature by a lot of people. But we say so far, and I don't think it can get no worse. So far, the Taliban approach is way moderate than anybody expectation. Far surpass people expectations in terms of a liberal approach. Yeah, me say them I see enough cases enough to place so they must spread people, woman picture and things like that. Probably a certain, it might not be a broad across the board thing, given the nature of the Taliban operate entirely. Because Taliban did a work, you see, the Taliban shocked the world in every way. With attitude and with how them take over. With advance and with attitude. Because them just did there and moderate the thing. Me I tell you, me surprised, brother. I'm surprised. Me don't know if I because before all of this we never have camera up on the ground and see the nature of the Taliban. We just go by Western propaganda as usual and just how them characterize people we know, you know, see. We don't know if it's because of that, but now video and communication and whoever actually everywhere, quickly and easily, you know, see. So, really and truly from when me see, you know, see, me kind of see this as something where could have happened to anybody then, if you put it that way then. We out terrorists them blow up themselves because the way how the Taliban deal with it, it would have make anybody relax. And even the Taliban them is not apartheid. It's just naturally them intent to just make this thing work nice and peaceful. I just the guy them come do for them thing. You know see. To be fair. You know, see, but again, I look on it away, you know, we can't overrule it being a tactic to limit the amount of people who are coming in and think. You know, see, because
well, at that, you know.
It coming like half of Afghanistan, that. You not take for themselves.
At that, you know, so them could have eased out and say, yo, you know, enough is enough, you know. Gone, you know.
Yeah, because whole Afghanistan, they like them, they dead. It's like the whole Afghanistan is dead, Rasta. You could have had terrorists. Me look on it, me look on the crowd and I say,
you see how terrorists could have escaped in the crowd there.
Yeah, then now look for so much ISIS could have come through that. All the man knows that ISIS them.
And then you hear say later in the year, you know, you hear say, yo, you know, say one of them boy that would did come through from Afghanistan, and you know, say one of them do something like that, you know.
If them admit it to, you know.
Them will do it, man. Them will do it.
If them admit it, they will just say an asylum seeker. Asylum seeker from Afghanistan. Them now gonna make you know say. Well, you know.
One of them one day.
Yeah. They will always try to protect them level of intelligence, man. They will make it look like say that fragile or compromised.
the intelligent always look fragile and think, as me did I say earlier, majority of them people there were even commit certain acts on this side. Zin, them did already as civilians, and them, when they start to hear upon the news, said boy, yo, them did I watch them from such and way. Zin, like even the inquiry I was going with the shooting last year in a Stratham with the virgin with the knife. We stab up some people and the two policemen.
How much people?
Yeah, I not even know how much people, but them said stab up some people. See?
Yeah.
But when you hear after that, is somebody who them did have on them radar also. And him happen for us. You know what I mean?
And them are walking behind him at the time when them stab up the people and them dep on surveillance, so them a do it.
Look at that.
Them watch him go buy the knife and all of them things there.
Look at that. Look at that. So what I say? What level? What type of level of intelligence is
How much
that?
people him killed though? About how much people him killed? About 3 or 2?
I don't even remember how much people go on. But that is the level of intelligence there, sir. Is the master, because them did a surveillance and even as the ISL up until the day. Them watch him go by where am I go do? Where am I go, you know what I mean?
Look here now. Look here now, brother. Look one day that day, you know, yeah? We're there. And we say a guy down a Brighton. Think a Brighton just shoot 5 people dead.
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Yeah, one of them,
Yeah.
Portsmouth or Plymouth, one of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
We ain't hear nothing much about that.
No, sir, one time hear about it.
Who I go call it terrorist act? Who supposed to you know?
The paper, the media, them.
What them not call it terrorist act?
No,
Them make it look
man,
like
they can't call it.
it's a guy stress out.
But how you call the good decent people them terrorists, Virgin? You can't do
But
that, man.
it terrorized Rasta. I totally terrorized by it.
Yes, sir, they are
By full
terrorized.
action. Yes, Rasta.
Well,
As far as I the officer, I have a right to feel terrorized by it.
but you can't call the good decent people them terrorists.
Man kill a child Rasta, the man kill a baby, could have been anybody baby, the whole of we are father Rasta, the whole of we are parent. We have relatives, we are them age group that we not them thing they know flash crash for mine, and then we sit down here and make Babylon a characterize a guy as stress out when
Yeah, so what them say, a mother, what, in mental something.
I try to play it out because it's not diminishing the pain now. It's not your pain when you feel it. You're not supposed to feel it because he's a madman. But that is not somebody we're seeing. It's like me, I go up on the road now, you know, and a schizophrenia bust a slap in my face, you know. I have to hold that more than I would have to hold it from a sane man, you know.
Person, yeah.
Yeah, but I know say sane man as an offense that, but I know say when it's a sick man now, you know, responsible for it. No. So when them a this guy and have no record of being in them way that, you know, Rasta. Yet still on him kill 5 people and himself.
Him kill himself too?
Yeah.
Rasta. Yo. That sound like a suicide thing. That sound like a suicide bombing. It's only a knife, a gunshot thing. That's not different from.
Yes,
You see me, I say,
Rasta.
him kill himself.
No, make it look like you don't really hear nothing about that again. It just quiet down and gone.
True.
I wonder why Rasta. I wonder how that just quiet down and gone. So.
Them thing there, I don't know. It's serious.
You see it. ISIS spreading them at the news. You see?
Yes, so them take away the attention from that.
Yeah, total diminishment of the people them pain to people them lost them loved one. You see, because you basically tell them say you have to take it to the picture side because the man will do it, the responsible for it. Him mad.
Yeah, well,
so you're supposed to hurt as much.
You know, if it was a Irishman, then would have same as IRA.
Yeah.
And straight away, them would have been classing it as a terrorist act.
Yes, Rasta.
Yes, it.
Anyway, it says that come from them, we have to find a group, a radical group to associate him with us.
Yeah, it is not a part of, you know, we're not associated with him. But, I don't know, as I said, it sweep under the carpet, you don't hear nothing about it. You see me, I say, and yeah, them, you know, that not even there in the newspaper.
Yeah, it's just quiet down. She was a wild guy.
Yeah, but that, may I say, if that was an African man, hey.
As much as him not known, it's not a part of his character. Yeah, man. They link him with Al Qaeda a long time, man. You see, you want to let them feel away from me, I drink from a straw and a rasta. I have sick teeth in my head, you know, with them Medicare. So anything cold touch it, any liquid touch it, cramp. Sucking thing, man, there, man. You see.
Yeah, there, Warieka TV, Ijahstars, mindset. We want to large up the ones them in the chat room, with you see me, manners and respect, you know. Yeah, serious thing. Serious thing. If that was African man or Jamaican or something like that, man. You know, stop hear about that on the news, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tell you.
You have to link him with some sort of group already, you know?
Yeah, man.
And characterize him.
Straight away. Yes,
yeah, man. Anybody else, man.
Anybody else, man. For real. Oh, yeah, I said. That would have depend 24 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But them thing that man, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Is something where I want to really have to pay any attention to. You see me? But people have to, because this is happening in people's community. You know? And these type of people are just there and you don't know them. Could, if it's the case where it's a mental issue, and I don't know, it could just...
Well, if you have mental issue a couple of weeks ago, you take where him going, and a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, whatever, and give him back without monitoring.
But
the same monitoring where you would have give to the same man where you watch. You watch him go by the night.
Virgin, the funny thing, you know, let me tell you something, you know. You see what I want.
Let
me tell you what I want, my general. Because I notice that I see a thing what they are in the paper, you know. Zine, and them there say, boy, certain age group in England, them are going to have some form of some policy for having firearm, for having a firearm license. And I think this is before the shooting that take place, you know. See? And then after them put that out there, then we have this shooting.
Yeah.
How ironic, you know, or is it a coincidence that, you know, straight after them put out something like that where they must say them are going to have some control on the license for certain age group, then license firearm, them are going to restrict it for certain age group in the UK.
Yeah.
And then we have a shooting like that. Well, I don't know if we still, but them have a shooting like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's serious.
You see, sweep it under the carpet. 6 people, you know.
Watch that.
One time.
Watch that one. Watch that. John.
One time. 1 week news that boy, and you know, cause again, you know.
Yes, 1 week news.
1 week news, but them can't afford them level of embarrassment upon them. I follow them up, man, and I promote it, and I push it. Them do it, man. Them not do it, man.
Them shouldn't feel embarrassed, because that's something where them go and perpetuate in a other people's place. You see me, I say, cause just like when me did I say, me did I watch
other people place this. It's true. It's true. This is the utopia where I feel advertise in everywhere, every way, shape, or form is a public relations.
At the best, at the best place.
Yeah.
So these things don't take place.
In order for them things that happen, yes, because it happen everywhere, you know. But here where it happen now, here who do it, boy, I know, no. The black youth then, and them a stab up, and them a stab one another, and them a do it, and nobody else now do it. And them thing that make news, no. You know, see, and them thing that make news and loud appeal and reiterate certain things where maintain the agenda. You see, certain things where keep you distracted. You see, because very soon, you see, you hear about racial brutality and them little thing that, you see, because them thing that, you know, keep you in a certain mind frame. You see, so, and them mind frame there maintain them status quo and them agenda. You see, because it's a thing, my general. It's a thing, you know? It's a thing. And it's a delicate subject because it's a while we have to heal our community as a black community. We need to do that, you know, before we can think to even heal the other is a community them who are so disadvantaged in terms and so detached from reality, culture, and morals that's it next to, you know, like a mountain climb to reach this. But we basically have to fix ourselves, you know, see, and still be the healer for them because them not have no reason them to get incentivized to stay ignorant, you know. You see, and even certain moral support and benefit for stay ignorant by being told that they are superior and treated as such as well. And when I say it's minutely, but no matter how small it is, you know, it still is an advantage, and it creates that impression and reinforce that argument anyway, you know, see. So it's a thing, and the reason why it becomes our thing is because we are experience the real reality of the structure of things. We have experienced the bitter part of we draw the shitty end of the stick, to put it simple. See, so we our job to get ourselves out of that stigmatized we are being looked at or characterized. You know, see?
True.
And by doing now, we are going to in turn educate other people who we really are by actions and by being verbal about it as well. You know, see, it's just love. You know, see, but essentially we need to fix ourselves. You know, see, and it can be offensive and sound away to people who love and observe our culture, or the culture, the politics of Rastafari, which is what it is from the outside, because like Rastafari, His Majesty, Professor Rastafari as a universal political way forward for mankind, you know. The policies of Rastafari is not a religious sect or a cult. Babylon make it try, seems that way, so as not to give it the credit where it deserves, to get the ears where it deserves, and the promotion and the development where it needs.
Mm-hmm.
You see, but it's really an alternative political means from where I run Babylon today, because of the same thing His Majesty one is Eisenhower about the military state, how it now going to benefit the people, because a lot of these states are states within a state. You have players outside of the states where when they make talk or ask for them desire, the state have to grant it. Like Elon Musk now and them guy, if them which country them can live in and now and a guy tell them what to do. Them tell the country what to do. You see, them guy they can't buy country. You see. So we have them levels there where we have to shell down, you know?
Yeah.
Before we even, you know, see, yeah, the judgment, the judgment there, our brother, you know, see, it's a complex web of hypocrisy.
Them a run from His Majesty teaching. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Them a run from His Majesty teachings, man.
And a whole heap of people, it work for it, benefit most people more. You see. So rather than make it or promote it political, them try to push it as a religion.
True.
You see. You see, so when people outside of the black community, we will not characterize nobody, no Rasta. You see, but a full standing, to get a fullness, or communicate a fullness, when people outside of the black community, when the Rasta outside of the black community, hear the black community, a chant the struggle. Also from a Rasta perspective, a lot of them, you know what I say, misinterpret the emotion, see, and feel like basically, and take offense to it, see. But again, it's through our knowledge and teaching, and I now take back no offense to that, see, because that can be construed as a kind of privilege way of thinking, you see. But we are going to just look upon it as ignorance, which all of us are. You see, for the better part of it. You see, but really and truly, the black man, the black Rasta man struggle is far more abrasive and confrontational than any other man who want to say them a Rasta. See? And it unrelatable. See? So, realistically, if a man a go come from another race and say I'm a Rasta and take offense to certain speech, certain outcry, certain profession, it's like a privileged mentality still, where privilege same level where is another level of egoism. You see?
True.
Without trying to show a certain level, a high level of tolerance That's up. You know, see, because your learning just starting. Because again, your learning is what I call you know, what you learn or what you understand is cosmetic compared to the struggle and the whole foundation. You know, see, because you can't learn the struggle because it's unrelatable to you. And we are trying to come out of the struggle. We're not going to encourage a man to give up where man and come join the struggle while we are trying to come out of it. That would be hypocrisy. I like general.
I tell her.
See? So we give thanks and respect the what's enabled to every other race and everybody else. See? We don't want a man, we don't born a man because he have it, we don't want nobody deny furthermore, you don't have enough. Babylon still have you too. You just, what you have is just a little bit better than what me have, so it feel good to you because you have somebody where you better off than Rasta. That are the psychology and the tactics of Babylon use on us to keep us divided. See? So like we have born your liquor where you get. We have born a fire because we need some. We need at least the same equal amount for ourselves too. You know, see, we are human beings, we are equal mankind on the planet here too. See? So more than anything else, what would I expect you to do is take the blame and the responsibility for how the system structure things. Just understand how the system works. And demand more for I too. Rather than sit back and act like say, I blame you for what you have. I can't blame you for what you have when you never have enough.
Yeah, well, I tell you, well, a whole part thing, a whole people have a whole part thing for them thing them have still. You see me? A whole part thing people have and a rob and thief them things they still. You see me I say? And a whole part thing, my lad. But the reality is what we are living at today, alright? A lot of people want to say.
General, man. White people have more opportunity than we, but white people not have nothing. Majority of white people struggling battlefoot them like me and you see them way, man.
Yeah.
Just to them can save some benefit and go to Jamaica for holiday. You know, me never really see nobody at holiday on no video at Jamaica where I don't get a people, no white people. Me never seen a white man at Jamaica on video where I don't get a man, you know. We are not get a white man like the same Jamaican them down there. You know. Him just have a little bit access to a little bit more resource than them when you can save a holiday and go down there, go make $100 look like $10,000.
But
you see?
Well, alright, because England is a total different place. And the ghetto, I don't know if I ghetto there England still, but I understand the level where you try to bring it pan where you try to say, alright, them not much different from summer I and I. Zin. But I think there's still a big for me still I think there's a big difference, you know what I mean, because you know you're a part of a system that recognize you and the system doesn't recognize I and I over here, so Zin to give I and I then a equal share of what is mine per se. You understand?
Yeah.
So there's a big difference, because then again, as I say, one can able to do certain things where I and I within that space, you know, it you know, you call it now. You'd call it something where it's like when you look upon it, then is like the privilege a person over here have a certain amount of privilege. See, and you over here, boy, you know have no privilege. You see me I say? You not have no privilege to, it's like Cinderella and that fairy tale something, the Cinderella and the wicked sister them, where the wicked sister them have all of the privilege and Cinderella that have no privilege, you know what I mean? She have to do all of the work, she have to do every judgment ball thing. You see me I say?
Hear what, man? Hear what better, hear what them have more than we, man. A unity and a support system. You know, see, them have it's like, so well then, you see, you see, for the most part, culturally or historically, them not have a history of, for them leader then, act outside the community interest. Everybody don't have them status and them know them position already, accept them yes or no. See, the possibility for them grow within the society is there because, and it favor them, no doubt. See, but when I say, to start out, the bottom line, the basics, see, you have a vast majority of the population where
Yes, so them below the poverty level.
Same our level them there. You understand them balance, it's like a balance. Me not say doors close to them and nobody cause no you can done no they set up against them. See? But you see the mining of the resource, human resource, it not needed, it no trickle down to certain level. You understand what I say? Where, especially where the black people them there. Anybody where they don't have black people level too. See? It's like you don't really feel or see. Them like you can access it, access it depends on your race. See?
As somebody there in the chat room I say I think Farrell say, you know, they have white privilege.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
Yeah, that white privilege name. A privilege, yeah.
Which
but
if you know white,
it's not white. What may I try? What may I try? Show the item now. What may I try? Show the item. I'm on the item. It's like saying, you see the wealth and the riches where the 1% have, it's still not share it to a degree where you would look upon them and say, then okay. You understand what I said?
Yeah.
They don't really treat them much different from the preparation and the you know, see, not much different from I and I. It's just a state of mind. You have some serious poor white people out there in our society same way where nobody now look and nobody now see. But what them have is the stigma.
You know we have a virgin. You have a virgin where always I say, yo, the day when them really say like a poor white man is when him see me in Africa. I walk and I beg, and you know, just like we see some black people here and some other people from different countries here upon the roadside, and I beg. And man, I say at that time
destitute different from poor, you know.
Yes, destitute different from poor.
Yeah. See, you want me. The man, you have poor man in a way name that you know. Dubai, you know, that's that. But by our standard, by all my standard, and by Jamaica standard, a serious millionaire that man.
See it.
You see? No, we have to understand, say, by the wealth and the resource of the British economy, yeah? And you're going to give the people them £271 a month to live off of. Yeah? Yeah, you pay the rent, yes. But you tell them so them can live off of 271. And you're, brother, Britain can do a lot. Britain can double that. Britain can triple that easy, man. I don't feel not be a Rasta. You know, see it? And the rich guy them out there, I say, poor people can survive off of that.
For real.
And that them to survive off of. We don't see it go on the news every day, Rasta. You know, see it? So, them little things there are still setback for them, picking their self-confidence and self-esteem. Because when me will bust my ass and try eat fried dumpling and all them things there for a month, just to buy all our new shoes to my daughter, look good or feel nice, and them could think that. Them people, some people now give up them brandy, and the brandy have to come out of that. Out of that 70 to 200 and something pound there, and then we could wear there. You saw me as a general?
Mm-hmm.
So at them little thing they know, and remember the society it demand a lot more socially to be regularized. The RAC is a tramp higher. You see? So we have to look on them equation there. We have to fit them there in the whole context. You see what I say?
May I tell her? For real. Yeah, for real. I said, boy, poor blacks have Jesus, so they don't need any drive to take themselves out of their condition, while the white will survive just by his color, knowing that he is still not in desperate.
The desperate is of the black. You see it at the state of mind. You see it. The state of mind, because watch I know. Them give the black man a slave culture. When the black man think back about greatness, his mind just stuck down at 1600, another day so, with slavery. And him can't think about nothing else because there's no document, there's no history of him really making any contribution, any positive contribution to humanity, Rasta. And even though it's not something that's discussed amongst black youth and black people, our black children, them, I think about them things that in them thoughts, in them dream when them at their school, in education, and them look type of thing there. You know, see it? While them white counterpart have Alexander, and them have this lies here, them build Egypt and them blood cleat there. You know, see it? So it's a self-esteem issue. Again, you know, see it? So we need to resurrect. It's not something that is so well then a blame game type of thing where we for drop on black people. Say, black people just love Jesus and jump for Jesus. Black people get beaten. Black people don't have to take Jesus as a savior, a literal savior.
Yes,
Jesus was a savior to black people because the white man would have beat them to death if they never blood clean accept it, brother. Allow me to tell you.
Rasta.
So it essentially becomes a savior again. So we have to just know, say, this is somewhere black people, they have to start teaching all them children.
It's a psychological damage. Psychological damage, traumatical.
And we start acknowledging them things you know so well, then you know so something this way we have to treat as a sickness and not as a blame game like so well, and we have belittle the black man who think like that. No, that black man is well valid to us, you know, because a bit of education today and you're fighting to see the fire and the energy where we pull tomorrow. You know, see it, Rasta?
For real. Jabone, honors and manners, you know. Welcome to the thing. Yeah. Yes, we need re-education. If it's to take another 400 years, we must. Yeah, may I tell her, and you know, we need the right teachings, you know, and we have to change the mindset because the mindset of the people now is they're comfortable. People are complacent. People don't see that it's this is a warfare that we actually in. You see me, I said, but because of all these the illusional part of everything we are going, the people not see for themselves, say, boy, them in a big illusion. You see me?
Billions of dollars spent, man. Billions of dollars spent for set it up and for maintain it. And I spend daily to maintain it.
And you're missing the reality of what take place place in and around you. You see me? I say, while people gone ahead and gone ahead for 400 odd years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Been rich for 400 odd years. We've been poor for 400 odd years. We've been in slavery for 400 odd years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, where we there today, after 400 odd years. What we have today after 400 odd years. We're still in the same position. We not take no financial freedom. We don't take no governmental freedom that we can make decisions for ourselves without interference of invaders or you know what I mean.
Because Jabi again, Jabi, so we have this pension for we call it, buy rather than fight. As soon as we get too lick, we just stand up a bar like we are here. We just throw back two blow and move on again. Because the fight there, we not say the barriers them not there. Barriers there, the whole of barriers there for I and I more than anybody else. But you see the awareness of that should have give the man them and give the opportunists them more persistence for the struggle. It shouldn't be used as a reason why we put ourselves in some more pivotal position in a society. See, because don't feel no way still, even a jam, you should have feel like say two Rasta man should have sit down on two bench in the Parliament of Jamaica in Rasta. Even and again. It can't find where name there, mute, I'm not hearing. Yeah. Yeah, me
there.
Me feel like say two Rasta man should me feel like say Rasta should act more active in Jamaica politics.
See it?
Yeah man, me feel like so Rasta. Me feel so. See, regardless of the barriers them and all of them sort of thing where they want to set up and go on with themselves. See, me honestly feel so. See,
Rasta should have more active in a Jamaica governmental system.
And that's why it becomes a Jamaica type governmental system.
Jabone. Yeah, what you have to say to our boy?
No, I'm getting something and that one listen to guidance.
Alright.
But we give thanks, yeah, brother.
Alright, Jabone, bless up yourself.
Yeah. Alright, bless.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
see, may I say that's now it becomes Jamaica government. Because nobody in it really oppose the system and defend the local people in general. It's just a free for all. Jamaica people don't have no representation in a government. Jamaica people don't have no representation in a government.
Yeah, man, so them love the government of Jamaica, man. I love them, man. Yeah, I love them, man.
No, my brother. The people them fear the government of Jamaica, man.
Oh, yeah, sir.
The people them love the government of Jamaica, man.
But I swear them vote them in, man. Yeah, sir. Vote them for them, man.
The other day, 800 or one, what? Brother, the other day, about 1 million people vote, man. You know, see, I think 1,200,000 people vote the other day, yeah.
But them kind of disgruntled with this Virgin what them vote for right now. I don't know. Me hear some serious thing out there where some people are say, yo, you know, say, me a GLP and but right now, oh no, mama, what's it, not this, that, and all part thing. And I say, but wait, you know, them people and them people are GLP supporters, you know. But the way even them own supporters are disgruntled, them are come publicly and I make that known. I say, yo, what the Virgin I do, the Virgin I run the thing to the ground. Or the Virgin don't know what I do. Or him know exactly what I do for the people who him a work for.
Here I'm to that Virgin, you know. Him not a diplomacy in him action and him attitude in him approach. See? Him a take it to the people them dog heart. You see? And him know say that Jamaica this the whole way, I mean for dirt or dirt. And the attitude them I take, there is no professional diplomacy in him actions and him approach. So people struggle with that because him act in this time, you know, yeah? It's a very emotional time. And this brother you know too show no whole heap of emotional concern, all when it's not real. In regards to the whole thing, him just stay one side and the most the people him hear from him is him a back orders. You know see it? You know see no rally, no public relations tactics for rally Jamaica behind him in this trying time, yeah. Something not going on where the whole away have in common. It's not even him they see it as a benefit for him try capitalize on it. As the true Churchill leader will take Jamaica through this dirty time. Yes, him just the one side. Government badness. I'm turn up. I just back in the one side of the government badness. Arm to them people. We know the attitude, you know, we're Jamaican, you know. We don't have to assume if we know the attitude. And then a cup of tea sipping attitude, this. A chalice burning attitude.
Yeah. A serious thing I go on still.
Them little thing there, why him and the people them now see eye to eye. Because people them can't see, them say a guy will not relate. I not act like him care to relate.
He might joke out the people them eye. So the people them can't see what go on, you know what I mean? And the people them cry say he might joke out them eye and him.
Him have COVID to blame.
Joke out the people them eye and blame COVID.
No, he never blame COVID. They not use COVID. Rasta the man do it like I him purposely do it. Rasta the man make it look like someone then I want to do that. Right now, so the man now she want to farm, you know. You know, I saw the thing, but alright, you're not if you not remember, you know, my general. This it's wickeder than Britain, you know, for Jamaica, you know, wickeder than America. Unless me have it wrong. Unless me have this thing wrong. Come in sure me say a teacher. I also in our yard, where she teach picnic from our yard through the lockdown and the neighbor complain. And she had do some live and I say, me not get the money, me not get the pay, one with the dead for uncle, me rent have to pay and them something, they not teach me a teach. That's me I said, then wait, Jamaica not pay the teacher them through COVID. See? So, remember, if the teacher them not get paid, yeah, it's a reality, it's a poor people not get no social benefits, no support whatsoever. Through this whole thing, yeah.
Go
You know,
on,
see,
talk,
and
man.
if that are the case, Rasta, and you have a war, the people them, you know, Britain I say, and the world I say, them in a war against COVID. A Jamaica people in a war, a black people in a war against it. We don't hungry. You know, see it, and that's a for them reality. And our leaders, them know, I expect black people behave. Black people, I want to say, black people behave remarkable. So far, you don't see it. Under the pressure, Rasta. You don't see it. Because they behave like how everybody else will get support behave. Yeah, me not see. I want to tell you, say, me say white country where I get support. The citizens them are rise up. Australia are rise up. France, from the start, France step on it foot in a Rasta. You know see. You know see.
But
Yes,
some of them countries there, them say been badly affected by the whole thing, you know.
So Jamaica not badly affected too. Jamaica badly affected to Rasta. Jamaica badly affected to man. When I time, man, Jamaica did up there in like in the top 5 or top something like that in Rasta. Yeah, man. You see, Jamaica did way up there one at a time like New York, man. You see, I'm still, what may I say, the people them still behave immaculately up unto this point, because them hungry. You see it, and them have a man where now we are going like him not know. I know him not admit it now, and like him say, yo, me know say a 2 dumpling. Well, if I 1 dumpling, do this, do that. You know, somebody we are making you know, so me know your reality, you know, but watch out. Make a back through it. And you don't see none of them. You know,
No, what we're going to
you don't see it.
I'm going to find something up here.
What people are eating that, man? You see it.
The emergency I think of there was shocking, man. Serious. Man said poor people are going to fear to make certain responsible decisions because them do not have the resources that the rich people are privileged to, you know. What do you think there? What do you think there? I want to find this. I want to find
A
this.
Jamaican use that.
Eh?
A Jamaican use that.
Yeah, man. No, the Virgin I did that start, but I'm going to find it, man. That's what I man.
But again, you know, that is a worldwide reality, you know. You see.
They say
Kind of
that's
a
a
worldwide
reality.
Yeah, but it's not so subversive
What do you think there?
in some place. You get what I say?
Oh.
It's not so adverse in some place. You see.
But here the Virgin, here the Virgin.
While the poor persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because their access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions and continue to suffer in the pandemic. What is going to hurt the poor? What is going to hurt the poor in the pandemic is not so much the lack of income. It is going to be knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access.
No, you're the Virgin, sir.
Yeah.
No, the Virgin is serious, you know. What the man say?
But watch out now. Who from this thing you start till now, Rasta? Who have the right information to either give, share, or nothing? Tell me something now. Not the other day you see on the news. You must see on Britain news what they must say. The efficacy of the vaccine has been reduced. You never see it on the news yesterday
man.
or the day before.
Yeah, man.
When I say the effectiveness of the vaccine is reduced to almost 50% in some cases, brother. Yeah? And it's like say the people them where the longer in you are the less effective it get. See? That means simple that, even just that. From day one we are here say Africa got dead off. It will affect black people more because they don't have facility and they don't have such and right there. See, now we are better than shit up ourselves. We give thanks, we don't say that not wood. See, we here say, I already here say again. We have to wash our hands, we have to stay how much meat apart. No matter nobody cough in your face, you have to wear a certain type of mask. You did have, brother, at one time I find myself, I got shop all in our gloves, you know. When I come back from shopping, brother, me a man have my bleach cloth damp when me wipe down all my bread, me wipe down in a rasta. All my bread bag me wipe down, you know, and that was the norm for poor people. If you now pre them level there, a caution. You see it according to the narrative where they know it all them again regarding the thing. You see it? And day by day, you say, no, it wasn't that way. Do it this way. Every day, everything when them said them change. So when him come and say, poor people are privileged to knowledge. Who privileged to the real knowledge? Who have the real knowledge about this thing a Rasta and not share it? Who? That me would I like? No. Up to this point, who have real knowledge about this thing and not share it? Why you never take the time there to share the knowledge where you have Rasta rather than there at that? You know,
that's what I say. I'm a rich man. I'm a rich man.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you want to share the knowledge where you have as a rich man with the poor people them where you affair. You should just take the time them and just dip that two speech man together where the ghetto youth them can understand. Why them not stop trying to deal with them now put no effort in the trick in a Rasta. Man them there not bother try again. You know see. It's a freestyle it a go on, you know?
For real. Big freestyling, yeah?
Freestyle, I'm a freestyle, man. You see, but I said get a youth them, allow them to do that. Because them know say when it come election time, all them have to do a carry as a 0.5% of the taking where them rob out of the constituency, go get a couple man pan a corner and just sweep him up and then get the whole of the voting and the whole constituency. You know see? So them back in power again and them good, them they will look around this again for another 4 years. You can't even hear from them until a public relations opportunity crack up, you know?
Then they hear.
Yeah. Then you see them run, come around. We go and Nicola, big up yourself and I'm say, yeah, go on, yeah. At the same Nicola, are you actually a friend over here from there? A beer fire she put for me in the Rasta, she give me a what? Not beer.
Is a woman or is a man that? I don't know if it's a woman or a man because
Nicola.
Oh, is that Nicola?
It's a woman that man.
From Germany or somewhere like that. I think
I don't know where she come from. But
yeah. She there in the chat room.
She's a challenge, to put it simple, you know.
You say always a burn off, she better be careful she burn up herself, because yeah. Fine a partial still, you know. Yeah. Yeah man, but large up manners and respect to everyone with the in the chat room. You see me I say? more love and
Big up
strength.
Nicola. Big up real Rasta. Your input is well appreciated and we there and we are read them and we love them. You know, see it, enough respect. Nicola, big up yourself. Yeah, them drop a comment, man, and take on a big up, man. I want to know. Don't just watch, man. Like and drop a comment, cause a comment, take your big up, same time, straight. Yeah, what?
For real.
Yeah, my brother. But politics, man. Politics embedded. It corrupts self in a good progress, you know?
True. Mad soldier, man. Manners and respect.
Yeah, man.
Real Rasta. Yeah, man, for real. Manners and respect, Yeah, with us there, we are all a vibe. I think we are probably about another 10 more minutes. And
10 minutes?
Yeah, we are.
Jabi, you put a fire upon we, because you know.
Let's see it up.
Yeah. If you notice him chucking him coming in at the last part, I think so he'll die, you don't know.
Yeah, well, him can't cry over spilled milk with us after us. Yeah. But yeah, whole part thing we say I go on about the place, man. And unity are strength, but I must say to some of the people, listen. You see, as African people, our struggle has been far different from every other nation. You know what I mean? And, one's have to acknowledge that. And, when we are here trying to straighten up ourselves and straighten up the issues that, we have within our community and also outside of our community. But first and foremost, you don't know, we have to attend to the issues that, really impacting and affecting us first and foremost, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. And we still have historical instances that still affect us today. Things have to pass. You know what I say? Yeah, the other community, they might not have things have to pass so affect them us today physically or mentally or whatever, but we still do. Up to this point, yeah. We don't even get no acknowledgement for the thing that we go through to a certain degree. It's pitter-patter here and there. You know, see? Because when we draw back and observe what them call mental illness and them thing there, every black man supposed to have mental illness. Every black man have PTSD and them whatever them are, them sort of something they rasta. Yeah. You see, for your born, you're supposed to inherit that eye. You see?
But what type of therapy has African people gone through for the trauma
the children them MMR job or something like that and that
yeah.
couple of them one other disease on top of that with another enhancement to that. You see, with them like a schizophrenia type of thing, one of them type of something like. I remember one new thing when we hear them with. I hear some come from seat anyway and hear about it too. I used to to them to be a Jamaica.
What do you call that?
Well, I think when picnic bad, the most to say I eat picnic out. When picnic, it's a common name. It just slip me on. It's a commonly used word. See. See. So then they give them the job, the black picnic them with it. And the black picnic them come out, most of them come out with it. See. But no address. No, the system is the it maintain the divide. See? Mad so that's a mental condition, I call it. Illness is when it's not addressed and start causing and those around you problem. All right, yeah. Mental condition, yes, I. Yes, I. Better. Rocky TV, bless up. See? But yeah, no address. Nobody has ever addressed the facts, the basic facts. Well then, the type of history where we have to learn and teach the black people is like non-existent. So this must affect them. We are thinking somewhat. Let me say non-existence, but it's more of a disgrace type of thing, a defeatism type of thing. Basically, a teacher and I tell you, say, we have been nothing but defeated all our existence. You see, so the reverse of that in my book now is like, so well then. You see, the hypocrisy in a society building and development, really and truly, especially in the West here, is like, you know, it come like it unbearable because the more people able to contribute and the faster the system society going, the more imagination, the more talent, the more groundbreaker, the more, you know, them type of thing there. You know, see it? Now, you in yourself know, say, black people is a minefield of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see it? And there is no exploration, there is no attempt to try, you know, me I say develop, to try and find them things added to what already are going, what the Asian them are going with them, what the white man them are going with, and them type of thing that it would have benefit the society more if you should have tried, get some positive, but you know what, now you're not going to have the class divide. You're not going to have the definition of slavery no more. See? Because you see, the definition of slavery is not just for black people, you know. Here it affect white people now. In a today age and day, you know, when them work for chop and safety and can add, and I work from paycheck to paycheck in a multi-trillion-dollar economy.
Mm.
And it's a handful of man I get the trillions of dollars and them now get nothing. Them now consider that as slavery because black people don't define that already. If anything, we could try to find a new name for this. Where the world are going now. But we can't call this slavery again. Black people have done go through that already.
Black people don't deal with that part there already. But you hear them talk about modern day slavery. You know, you still hear them talk about human trafficking and all of these type of different things. You know what I mean?
Me come them in a no slave man, I want you man. Me come and bring come meet slave, you know. Talk to slave, me come me. Well, probably not physically, but might probably help. Just by how me administrate. You know, see, because me there as a Jamaican immigrant and me is a slave, European slave, white people who come from us. We have the Lithuanian them, you have the Polish them, you have the Romanian them. Yeah? Let me explain how that go to black people. Yeah? The work agency them over here just get a call and say, yo, we're going to 24 workers for support Monday or Friday, whenever. See? And the agency just call a work boss over Poland and just make him know so them want 25 people for work for them. See? The work boss now just go get 25 of him people after the corner, lucky, whatever, crackhead, whatever, however, and just say, yo, I want to know. You know, come to England and go work for me. See? But just how much I work for me, go match 2 weeks out of work, a month out of work for me, and come back. I can stay how long you want to stay. Some of them people, parents get threatened and all of them things that you hear leaking at the news now and then. You want to know, when the people them come over here, yeah? Come work. Somehow, you know, somehow, the money reach in the gang master hand. Yeah? Somehow the bulk of the money was supposed to come through the agency, reach in the gang master hand, and all the people them know are complaining, say all them get a 20 pound. Now, you know, I hear the system yet a question the agency, how come the money I give the worker them 20 pound? You hear them go straight to the gang master and start accuse the gang master of giving back the people them 20 pound. The people them never sign up to get no pay from the gang master. The money supposed to come from the agency straight in the bank account or cash in the hand, innit? Gang master are supposed to come all the gang master. So them make it so the people them go work them money, carry it come give the gang master. And the gang master give them back 20 pounds. In a Britain here. You see? Yeah man, I know people man, whole heap of people, I see them man, I watch them man daily man, and them man look for me man, and I see the despair in them eye man, and it's like them a bald head. You see? White slavery. We come see that basically I go on here and you hear them talk about it like so well. I saw now Brexit coming, you know. So enough people don't realize that be corruption and so Brexit coming.
Yeah, man.
Because if you through this availability to workforce, you find say the British man now have not checked in at the workplace. Him can't protest or strike again for nothing, you know. Because if you want to strike, go and go strike now. See if a man you know full this with people.
Yeah. So you just bring in a thing, you know, where I said, boy, you know, get rid of them people, you know, and I take no talk with them. You know,
Yeah,
it's a real thing, you know. It's a something where I see with my own personal eye, you know. It's a real thing. You understand?
Yes,
real thing. I'm not
most of
joking.
them people there will come replace the British man as slave. No, the ordinary people, you see, I saw the divide coming again. Certain class of people now go understand what going on there. So them I look on it like a racist, Britain racist, and no wow people boy. You see the work of them where I work, the European them over.
No, I'm lazy. Some of the people I'm lazy. Some of the people I'm lazy, boy.
I'm lazy, my brother. Because of that, you have to say about me and know when me now drive truck.
No, but some of the people them remember, you know, they have some
Them
people.
now, no pain of them and no glory them now.
No,
work
but-
nothing but blame.
No, just drive truck. No, just drive truck, you know. There's other work, you know, where you have certain people who born you, so them not doing it in a general. You have
No,
certain
wow,
jobs
yeah,
where, but you have other people come inside a yes or no and do them work there, and then get a reward.
They're not entitled to the social
Benefits.
provision them.
Yeah.
Where the British man entitled to. So it's hard for the British man go out there and cancel out the social. So well then he might get £800 for him social money and one time. See? And he might go out the left out time, also time bed and go work that out for 12, go work for 1200 at daytime. That's not feasible. It's not feasible. The government are telling us to stay at your yard. The government are encourage it. Now if the government did look at him and tell him, say, all right, watch you now. Me a match where you go work. Or look at him and say, me I give you half of where you work on top of where you work. Or give you a certain amount of attractive percentage on top of where you work as well. See?
That means you wouldn't have pay no tax on them, so.
However way you want to incentivize the man according to the society where the man living on the general. So you have to factor them things in the equation. It's expensive to live boy too, you know.
Yeah,
The children take a lot, you know. You know, see, both for me, you, the white man and the Asian man. See? So when you go have them man, you know, I just work from 9 to 5 and just check paycheck to paycheck. It don't make sense. I better him go up and benefit and go hustle.
Jano. Hey.
Him do it, and him want to do it in the system. I tell him say, this me want.
This is a design. This is a design system. It's a design. It forces you.
Incentivize the people and for go work. I mean, if the motivation is there, the Rasta. Nobody, cause again, and this is the reason.
So where I say, for the white man, that is the white Englishman, there is no incentive for him to do certain jobs?
No.
Alright, well,
not just the white Englishman, the British man.
Alright. Well, there you go. More of a large of some of my people in the chat room. Kimani from the UK, manners and respect. Clinton, Spence. Yeah, man, large up there himself, you know, Nicola. Yeah, real Rasta. Nicola said, I remain human and not become chip dependent and dry. Preserving man is most important when everyone smartphone, Android, humanity, end of the world. Alright, seriously.
You can't trust this.
Real Rasta said, Ijahstars, you are an example that we can achieve anything we put our mind to. And we don't have to be in the victimhood, but just have to take responsibility. Real Rasta, honors and manners. Vogue TV, Real Talk. Yeah, man, bless up there themselves. Give thanks to them humble.
Very positive energy, and I give thanks, man. You see, it put a smile on my face, you know?
Selassie, I know. Mad Soldier, man. Rasta, the money might be small, but if you have option and are getting paid, by definition, that's not slavery. Alright. That is not slavery. A man of work. Cause a man of skill. If a man of skill, and you know what I mean?
No, we must
necessarily
say from here I get paid. So basically then black people used to get paid. Because they never did have to buy food nor clothes. The white man did them that, so we could have said well then that it was a barter then. If we are gonna look on it like that. Yeah, if you now get value for your potential Rasta, a slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the rest of the money might small, and a small, the money small. It's below the
minimum wage.
The social demand. Not minimum wage, it's below the social demand. The social criteria we demand to live as a where society said class you as. See? It's below. See it.
Hey.
You see, right? And there's more. So it just state it again. It's like, just slavery by your boss. Again, you're enslaved by all of the cost of living and everything surrounding the whole thing. You see it.
Selassie, I know.
Again, at the same thing where we did that, why we get into slavery, because I say, why you might use now are the black people and the black experience back in at the time to define what slavery is. Mm-hmm. You know, see it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Black people used to get food, man. Used to get the pig tail them and the cow foot them and them thing, the Rasta and master wife all clothes. And then sitting there. Black people used to get them thing there.
While we never really want them thing there still, you know what I mean? Because them they benefit us, it put we in a position, it wasn't freedom, you know what I mean? And we don't want to be free and we are dumb at the same
but
time.
The same thing, when I said essentially today day, we were poor people that get us a wage. Then, yeah. Is way below. I know where they want. I still not where they want. They wouldn't negotiate for that. You know?
Selassie, I know. But anyway, my people, I think we have 2 more minutes and we're going to wrap up within the 2 minutes. We did say 10 minutes, but we surpassed that already still. But we give thanks to the energy. More on the item, if the item love the energy, seeing the item love that little thing, I can see from a lot of the comments them that the item see it as a great thing we are do You know what I mean? And you know, if ones want to say, you know, we do more of this, you know, we, you know what I mean, support Wagwan and get more other people to, you know what I mean, subscribe, you know, to both channel and, you know, spread the energy, you know what I mean, spread the word, and yeah, we'll go and push out, you know, the information and reason with the item to segue, you know, as time progress, you know. So I say manners and respect to the item, peace and love, and you know, give thanks for tuning in. Warieka.
Yes, I give thanks to the item Rasta, and it's a great feeling, you know. Respect and give thanks to the audience, you know, see, and we hope more than anything else, say, will make some sense to the item, because that's what it's all about. You know, see, we are trying reinvent self-esteem and self-confidence in our culture, and we not do it like so well, and we are blame nobody for not practicing any, because at the end of the day, science is being employed to keep us that way. You see, more love, give thanks, share, like, and subscribe in Rastafari. You see.
Yes, I. Jacqueline, manners and respect, yeah. You're not late still, but I move where I move right now. You see me, I say? Yeah, I can catch up on everything that was said. Alright, and you know, we want to large up Black Star International, you know, to power this event or program or podcast, whichever the idea want to call it.
Ijahstars put up the cash up. Ijahstars, here we go on now. We know what, tomorrow we know what we disagree upon something, and I feel, you know, I feel a way that I give money and spend money. And you know what I say? That's my thing. But again, and I give thanks and we appreciate the whole thing.
Yes,
we appreciate the gesture. You see it, and we don't want nobody feel like say them to stay away from the conversation and the whole thing, because them not the money representation.
No, we're not on money with. Feel free if they them want to donate, but we're not asking no one for no money.
Yeah.
You know, you know, if I want
no,
to
somebody
do
has
that,
to
feel free.
put up a cash app still, you know?
Yeah, well, if there's a cash app, there's at present, you know, at present there's a cash app link in the description. You understand? So there them can you know, if there them want donate something, there's a cash app link, and there's also a PayPal link, you know what I mean? And yeah, we accept, you know what I mean, any contribution, you know what I mean, but we're not here asking for anything still, but you know, anything, you know, is grateful still, you know what I mean? So give thanks to the ones them who want to contribute and donate to our go on, you know? Yeah, man, much appreciative. Yeah. And if it's the first time there, them are tuning in on the platform, you know what I mean? You can hit that subscription bell, and, you know, whenever time we're there again, and also on Warieka TV, then we get notified. So, manners and respect, peace and love. Until we meet again. Rastafari.
Rastafari.